Okay, we'll start on the 20-cent pieces. I've taken them out of the bag and I've set them up there. And what we got there? 8 piles in this one, 9 piles, and hopefully there's some goodies in there. A few Charleses down there at Willys Milk Bar, down at Woody and Echo's shop. Soon to be closed, as I said, another month and they'll be closing down. So I'm going to have to sniff coins out from somewhere else somehow. Anyway, so here we go. Okay, let's go. I've been making schnitzels all morning. I'll drop a photo in right now that I took and sent to my wife after I finished it. I think I got 15 there. 2008, you get the wave gap here. We've got videos on that. There's a gap just there between the platypus and the wave, same as the 66 Canberra. It's a Canberra minted. Privy marks they are. We'll be checking them out because the last one I got, I did a video and struck through claws or cogs, whatever you want to call them, just on his upper lip, and a true struck through, not coin clash. Pressed in, dead flat, even, and it had little bumps inside there, and that these coin clash, when they hit, they just scrape it out and they leave edges at the side, just, you know, like anything that would crash into the earth when it hits, pushes the soil up. Coin clash does the same. Anything minted with the coin is flattened, so it'll be in there, but it'll be flat and pressed in. Won't be any angles going in. 2010, 10 mil or something like that. I'll just check that. It's missing its first claws in half. Yep, it's a Canadian. So this is a Canadian minted 20 cent. Normally I can just tell because the queen sits flat on top. They use less pressure in Canada than Wales and Canberra that minted them same year. And but the difference is they got fishtail font. The Canberra and the Welsh, both the Canberra and Welsh, it's flat based. These are scallop based, but this has been hit all the way around, right where you want to see with a scallop. But it is. Believe me, it's hard to see, and with this. But the ones, that's just got it, that little nick at the bottom. So it's got a nick like that, whereas the Welsh and Canberra are flat on the bottom, just like that A would be. So the ones, the I's, the T's, and the I's, or the ones, whatever they are for her, they'll get, and the H, they'll get that curve in the base. Scallop base, fishtail, curve based, whatever you want to call it, it's up to you. They're all the same terminologies. And a flat planchet, because she sits on top. The Welsh and Canberra are pushed in because they used a lot more pressure. And you can tell them straight away, but this is pretty worn, and yeah, it's a bit worn now. I couldn't pick it up straight away. As you can see with the font, you can hardly see it's scallop base. Also the Canadian and the Canberra have large nostrils on the platypus, but they wear so they're hard to tell. You need them in really good nick to compare. And the Wales, the only difference between Wales and Canberra is the nostrils. Wales has small, Canberra large, because Wales and Canberra both have flat base letters and high pressure. They both sit down concaved, the queen. And over here, you got that first claw is in half. Bit of dye fill on that last one, and it's been hit. But the Canberra or the Welsh ones, any claws missing at all, doesn't matter. It's dye fill. That's an actual privy mark, deliberately in the dye. They missed half of the claw. See if I can get any closer. Oh yeah, I can, I'm sitting too far away. So there it is there. and that was deliberate. It was just, and so is the fishtail scallop base. It's just saying I was minted in Canada. And Wales, they put the small nostrils, and that's their preview marker saying this is a Welsh minted coin. And Canberra had large and flat base saying this is Canberra minted. 22, a lot of errors on the last 22 I found. This one, you can get cuds on the top of that makes it look bigger. It's 6.8 mil. With the tax, I might put them to the side, we'll see what communities we get in here. Kate and Wills, 10 mil on them. It's pretty horrible, isn't it? But I'll keep it more to see what commemorates in here. But I normally don't worry about them. Lots of coins to talk about, lots of things to see and learn. And what's that? Check your scratch it, check everything. If you're not sure, get up close and have a look, because just don't assume that, oh, it's just a scratch, which that is. But if you're not in doubt, grab the mag and get up close. Yeah, 9.8 mil on them is average. Always use your light. If you do this with your light, get your light on there, look across. Anything that's not supposed to be there, I swear, you're going to pick it out immediately. You really will. You'll just see in the hair. You got to use the light. 71, 9 mil. That's the ones you want under the 85, 2.7. Your 68, 40 mil. 69 is 16 mil. 72, 16 mil. And then up to 85, 2.7 mil. 81, that's either a Canberra or a Welsh. It's got flat base letters, but they're all flat. You can see they haven't been hit like that. Canadian one, but dead flat. So that's Canberra, and the mintage, it sits down. Where's that? Where did I put that? 81 over here? Yeah. So that's the Canadian. And it is a bit warm, but she sits on top. It's flat. And you can put like that, she sits down like that from the pressure. So normally I can pick these up immediately just at the front, just by what they look like. They just look dead flat. And you'll see what I mean once you start collecting it. And these ones, you pick, well, you know the difference straight away because they're concave. And all the claws are there. And then we want the nostrils. But if they're worn, it's a Welsh. This one's Wales. Yeah. They're just smaller and they flick out to the side. The Canadian and the Canberra are like big push-in holes. But you really do need them up in the extremely fines and that, you know, if you're not sure, you need them in that quality for you to be able to tell. But, and you need them, well, they won't be worn, that's more my point, at high grades. Easier for you to tell, but that's a Welsh. 2005, nice and clean. If anything was on that not right, I picked that up right there. And that, you'll see any cuts, die cracks, everything will show up. Of course, the better the coin condition, the better you're going to see because you've got that reflection, same as doing that. The reason I was hanging on it, there was a guy many years ago on eBay selling coins, and this had, obviously it was the Strux view, I reckon, because it wasn't a die crack raise, but there was a curve in here, not like the 66 wavy, but a curve in there, and it gave it like a wing. Anyway, he called it the Swan era. I remember that, I don't see that anymore. I don't know if that's in your books. I haven't bought a coin book since 2012. So whatever's in your coin books, Stu and all that, I wouldn't have a clue. I don't look up anything, coin books. I just, whatever I find and whatever I've found is what I'll tell you. I don't go looking through them because they can have a lot of mistakes in them and a lot of BS. And the price guides in them, you know, I've been selling on eBay for 20 years and I can tell you now that prices they put in some of those guides, most of the guides, you'd be lucky as hell to get those prices after they might take you a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years to sell one coin for $3 or $4. So yeah, you're not going to get rich on them, and I take them with a grain of salt, those prices. The real price is, if you go to sell yours, that's when you'll find out what it's worth. So again, we've got another Canberra or Welsh. So let's hope this one is a Canberra. Got big snods, big nostrils. It's been hit. You've got to be in good nick too. No, that's Welsh. So that's another Welsh one. Yeah, there you go. So they're small, they're wide, wide gap in the middle, like a teardrop on the side. That's the Welsh. The only one like that. 22. Do that. If there was anything problem there, see how nice and clear you can see there? If there was any cuds, die cracks, you're going to see them immediately. Use your light. That's coin clash. You can see the angle it's going in on. It's not flat. It's got edges raised up. And that's from a coin hitting it. Right there. You see it's on an angle. Scraped in, it's coin clash. If that was struck through, there wouldn't be an angle going in. The base of the claws would be even from front to back. Yeah. And that's all that is this edge is hit in there. And it fits perfectly. I can't do it on him. My better camera I had, you'd be able to see, but that's what it's from. Bang, it slid in. Oh, but it actually fits into there. Wish I could do a close up. Maybe I can go this way. No. But that's what it is, that fits into there. Oh look. There you go, look at that shadow. Show how it hits in. How's that? There you go. Hey, beautiful. Don't buy them if it's a struck through, yeah, rare, extremely rare, like the one I found. Post mint damage coin that are worth nothing. That's just dirty, but we've got something happening on the chin. Just there, around the mouth. So one on the mouth, on the lips, and just on the chin. I think the rest of that is just knocks. That's a scratch. And the nose, in the crease. So on the nose, lips and chin. Die chips. The die is chipped. Yeah, it's got all its claws. It's another Welsh one. Got the small parted nostrils. Even though it's worn. That's the ones. All the claws are there. Another Welsh, that's 3 Welsh. 2006 you get these rotated, 2004 to 2010, 2014 and 2001, and any others that you, that must be, I was looking through the window at me doggy there, that's a wave gap, must be a 2008, yep. So that's the privy mark, that's the Canberra privy mark like they did on the 66, I left the gap there. Just to say we minted it, why they chose 2008, I don't know. It's only 2 years they've done it on. But there you go. So just watch for some of these that you might find. I found these, there's 3 different gaps that I've got a video showing that too. I've got photos on Facebook too, about 2800, 2900 coin photos. Just watch that sometimes the closer gap, this is the furthest away one. The other is just smaller. It's probably the harder one, the hardest one to find is the biggest gap. There's another one a little bit closer and another one just a little bit off it. But just watch, because sometimes die wear and it looks like it's a wave gap, but it's not. Just look like this. If you see there's a thin line of any type after the point, that's the actual point that's worn. Wherever that stops, that's what it is, and it'll end up touching the platypus head, guaranteed, and it's just dye wear. Yeah, so that's a nice one. And I don't know, the last time I found the largest gap you can get. It's always the smaller one, really, the closest one, probably the most common. There's a 1. You're looking for the 3 different types of IRB on these. Standard is all join, which is this one. The next one is the I-spaced RB joined, and then the last one is all spaced. And they're not large head because all the heads are the same on these, it's just the initials, 3 different initials on the obverse, and on the reverse you can get small SD, which I found in my last video, and I did a shorts on that too, and I did a close-up. I don't know if I did it 1200 times, but small SD on its own, you get the small SD with the I-spaced RB join and the small SD with the all spaced, as well as this one, the all join. So a lot there. And then exactly the same on the Federation 2001s. You've also got 3 different obverses to find. I had a list many years ago, I can't find it. But not all the states have all 3. Some only have 2, the all join and I-spaced RB, or the all join and the all spaced. Right, the all join seems to be standard across all of them, I'm pretty sure. And there might be 1 or 2 that don't, that's all they've got is the all joint. They don't have any other varieties. So you have to go through your state coins and check all the IRBs on them and keep note of them. And somewhere you don't lose it. There's heaps to find. I think all up between the Federation and the platypus, with the SD, small SD joined with the 3 different obverse, and the state, 9 state with the 3 different obverse, but some of them is only 1, some are 2 and some are all 3. I'm pretty sure I came up with 28 different coins for you to find. Right, 28, 2001, 20-cent pieces. Good luck there. We're getting there. Only 2 more after this, 2 more lots. Of course, the 2004 you get the large head. It's got the pointy A on it, and the head is larger. And I can't remember what the IRB is. on a large head. If they actually did change that or not. Having all spaced IRB doesn't always donate a large head. It could be that it's just the head is larger and the A is pointed and they didn't change the initials. Looks just like these A's, see? That's because it's all laser now. 2004 they tested lasers out and the laser does better with a square finish. So that's why the pointy A came about on the 2004. Testing the lasers and they're the laser cut ones. They wanted a bigger head and the A became pointy. And it saved the movement too. Up, cross, down, just goes up and down. So cutting it out for the laser to do it. Oh, look, he's got the bubble on his finger there. It's a knuckle. Yep, it's just a knock, it's nothing. Well, that was the last one, so those commemoratives, I'll show them first because these are all going back in anyway. Yeah, so 3 2005s. Like I said, they were 33.5 million. The Wills and Kate, 10 mil. Tax, I think 11.3 or 4 million, something like that. And the Women's Internationals was the lowest at 6.8 mil. But I won't be keeping any of them. Anyway, I won't be. So what I will be keeping is that 50 cents, only 5 million or 4 points. I think it's 5 on the dot for that one. 5 million, 71. At 9 million. In the 2008, 82 million I made of them. Variety. The 2008 wave gap variety. That's the hardest one, that's the widest gap. There's 3 different gaps you can get. But that is by far the widest. Easy, it's huge, huge. That'd be the rarest one to find, guaranteed. I don't find them that much anymore. They're all dying off. But all the ones I have is closer than that. That just stands right out. That's a good score. 81, 3.5 claw Canadian. Yep, get yourself 20 bucks of 20s and you got to get one in there for sure. Not guaranteeing, but 99% you'll get one. Low mint, 71. Well, oh yeah. Same as the Charles 20 cents. I didn't keep any of them. They're 9.8 mil, at 9 mil. And then that Charlie 50 cents. It's either 4.9 mil or 8 mil. Or 5 mil on the dollar. Somewhere there. But low mint, 50 cent. That one. And not bad nick. I like that, looks good. And another Charlie $2. And I think that was 6.2 million. Got so many numbers in my head, it's not funny to tell you. Anyway, it's not a bad vintage. And that's the next one. The 99 large head. It's got a smaller gap just here to the small head. That's the large head variety. All spaced IRB. And the small head is also all spaced IRB. And the small head 99 is the hardest to find. You'll find 20, 30 of these large head before you'll find a small head. Yeah, so that's it. Did show that yet. So we got a variety, 22. Oh, I haven't shown the 22. 2008 variety, low mint, variety. That's low mint, but I won't be keeping it because of the fingerprints. Low mint, 5 mil. And the 22. error. So we only got one error coin there. So variety and variety and variety. So 3 variety coins, and low mint and a low mint and low mint. And then we got error. That's this one, 2022, and we found a few on there. So we'll get up close. One on the eyebrow, one on the nose crease, on the lips, so one on the chin, one on the lips, nose crease, and the eyebrow. Yep. So a few chips out of the die. Not on the crown, which is amazing. All the back of their hair. Yeah. So one error, 3 varieties, and 3 low mint. Not bad. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Put your notifications on full for my next one.